Wilmette's pros and cons from someone that's lived here about 27 years and sold a lot of the real estate here. So number one with Wilmette is the biggest pro is the location right here along the lakefront. Even the western part, which is further away from the lake, is very close. Bike ride or car ride to the beach. Few different beaches: Dog Beach, Sailing Beach, Public Beach, and the huge park, Gilson Park, along the lakefront. I guess if you're going to come up with a con, it's hard to do. You would say that it's kind of hard to get to O'Hare Airport or the western suburbs from here. There's no good way because you're tucked in along the lakefront. It's not quite as convenient going to those areas. As far as housing goes, the big plus is there's plenty of new construction options in Wilmette, and there's a lot of beautiful historic renovated homes. There are also homes that are less expensive, and most of them, not all of them, are in the western part of Wilmette. Smaller homes, split level homes. So there's good housing stock. There's not enough of it because there's low inventory. The negative about Wilmette is prices are extremely high because of the lack of inventory. So just like a lot of areas in the U.S., but Wilmette in particular has around $1 million average sales price. And if you look at the more expensive, newer options, you know, it's more like 1.7 and above. So while there's a little bit of variety, the prices are real high here. So the other pro of Wilmette is you can get downtown very easily on the Metro commuter train or the L. You can go to a Cubs game very easily. That has kind of a older feel to it. If you like more of a shiny, if you're coming from Arizona, like a shiny mall feel, and you know, a lot of everything new, it's not like that. It's more historic, and I personally love it. A lot of people love it. It has charm to it, but it's a little bit more what it's like. Another thing, kind of a difference with Wilmette is a con of the schools sometimes for people that have kids that need a smaller school. All the schools are pretty big. Once you get to the middle school, the junior high, you're looking at 1,000 kids about per school. And then when you get to New Trier, the high school, it's just under 4,000 kids in the school. So these are big schools. Two of my kids, maybe I'd have to ask them, might have liked smaller schools, but you know, a lot of people like the big school. With the sports and the bigger school, the plus is that you can join a lot of different programs. Many of them are no cut, well, not many, but there's good options. Cross country track is a great one, very social. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you are, everybody has a great time. However, a con of New Trier is they win a lot of state championships. So if you're trying to make soccer, baseball in particular, lacrosse just won the state championship, it's very competitive. So if you're just kind of new to a sport, you may make like a freshman team freshman year and then there's a big weeding out sophomore year. A lot of people switch over to cross country or track at that point if they don't have any other options and they want to compete in a sport. I just had a family that I helped move here from Australia, and they were really trying to get their head around the schools, and they looked into some private school options that were smaller schools, but ultimately I think they're going with the public schools because they're so good, and you know, even they're bigger. I don't think their kids really care about the bigness of the schools, and you know, they don't have to pay for private schools, but they were looking into the options just to kind of weigh all the options. But the thing with the public schools is that they really are community based, so everyone lives close to each other. Some of the private school options are great, but they pull kids from all over the place, so it's not the proximity of, you know, getting together with friends and different things aren't you know, quite as convenient. Right now, Wilmette is on a huge upswing, so a big pro, which you know wasn't really the case before, but the last 5-10 years has been the case. Incredible downtown area like behind me, incredible restaurants, people come here from all over the place now. It used to be a sleepy little downtown, but no more. People love to come here. It's got a great vibe, a lot of fun. To Wilmette, one of the huge things that's great, I just had some people move here from the city, is it's really easy to make friends. There's so many groups and activities. People get right up to speed and they know everybody. Like, I'm always shocked how many people they know, and usually we cross over into people that we have mutual connections with, and they get up to speed within a month or two. It's pretty amazing. A big con to Wilmette, if you're here for a temporary work assignment, like there's a lot of international people that come in town for 1 to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but it's not permanent. Sometimes they have a really hard time leaving. They're very, very upset because once you get accustomed to the area, make a lot of friends, just like any area, but I think there's a little bit more of a community feel and kind of a special charm to Wilmette, especially when you can walk to the lake and go bike riding along the lake or run along the lake. There's so much outdoor activity. It's really hard to go somewhere else that is more like a planned community or subdivisions, things like that, which is a lot of the country really, but Wilmette's kind of a little nugget right here that's pretty awesome. While Wilmette might be hard, it might be hard to get to the airport and things like that from Wilmette. The one thing that you will find is the other really charming North Shore suburbs and little shopping areas and restaurants are incredible to bike, walk, or take a short drive to, like Winnetka, Glencoe, Highland Park, Lake Forest, and you can take the train, if you want to, and just go to these areas, and then you can put your bike on, bike back. I mean, there's so much beauty here. When the weather's nice, it's pretty incredible. And then there's, you can ski in the golf courses. Many people do cross-country ski, snowshoe, all these things during the winter. So call, text, email if you have any questions at all. Be happy to help.